Good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of Chip's Cabinet, where we take what we have and see what we can do with it. Today we're going to do chimichurri drumsticks, and I prepared all of our ingredients. I'll walk you through it in just a little bit, and we'll see what we come up with. Okay, so it almost seems like there's a lot of ingredients in this chimichurri drumsticks. So you've got your drumsticks. I got about a pound of drumsticks. I already started marinating some of them just to give us a head start. You're also going to be adding shallots, extra virgin olive oil, red wine vinegar, anchovies, minced garlic, kosher salt, and fresh parsley. Now regarding the anchovies, I've never used these things before, so I have no idea, but it only calls for 4 small fillets. But what basically you're going to do is take all these ingredients except the chicken, and you're going to put it on a blender and puree it up. Then you want to marinate it for at least an hour, but best overnight. Then we're going to put it into an oven at 350 degrees for about 50 minutes. And in those last 1 to 3 minutes, we're going to put the oven on broil. I've got the oven preheated. It's at 350 right now. Should be ready shortly. And in the meantime, I'm going to start mixing up the drumsticks and the marinade. At the start of the video, I mentioned the ingredients, but I didn't mention how much of each ingredient you want. With regard to the parsley, you want about 2 bunches of fresh parsley, 6 cloves of minced garlic. In this case, I'm just going to use 3 tablespoons. Maybe that's about 3 cloves. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. It's going to be 4 of these anchovy fillets, again, which I've never used, so I have no idea what they're going to do to our meal. 4 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Salt and pepper to taste. They're hiding back there, actually. Salt and pepper. I like the kosher salt, though. Shallots, and we're only going to be doing 1 shallot. I may add 1.5 because I've never used shallots and just want to kind of experience the taste. So we'll see where that gets us. As you can see, the chicken is marinated and ready to go. I'm just waiting on the oven to tell me it's all right. Then we'll put it into a roasting pan and put it in the oven for that 50 minutes. Okay, I'm getting excited because I can see that that oven is about ready. It's almost right at 350 where we need it. One more thing about all these ingredients. If you don't have these in your cabinet, this is called Chip's Cabinet. See what you have and see what you can do with it. You could just jump across the street to a local convenience store and pick up a pre-mixed bottle of chimichurri sauce, marinade. It's going to run you about $4.30 to $5. You can certainly use that as well, but I want to do the fresh experience, so I actually did buy a few things for this one, mostly just the anchovies, and we'll see how it goes. It appears the oven is ready. It is no longer heating, so we're going to pop it in the oven, set our timer for 50 minutes, and away we go. Time to spot check. Now that we got everything done, we got all our spices put away, clean everything up, because we don't want to mess when we sit down to eat. We want to be done with all this, right? Sit down and enjoy, relax. So, spick and span, put all my spices back in the cabinet. They're at home now. Everything's nice and clean. No smudges, no nothing, no smears, no nothing, no stains. And everything right back where it belongs. You might recognize some of these things. I try to stay organized too, as you can see. It helps. We have about 10 more minutes before the drumsticks are completely done. I wanted to share with you something. I forgot to tell you that I basted the roaster with some olive oil. I didn't want to deal with a sticky mess. And I just took them out a little while ago. I'm not sure if I have to do this, but I wanted to flip them and, I don't know, just make sure that the heat got to the drumsticks evenly on both sides. So we'll see how it turns out. In a couple minutes, we're going to flip it to broil and let the broiling commence. And there you go, our chimichurri drumsticks. I can't wait to taste them. If you have tried this recipe or have some ideas or suggestions with regard to chimichurri recipes or these particular chimichurri drumsticks, please leave comments below and I will respond. Thank you for joining me today for another episode of Chip's Cabinet. Take what you have and see what you can do with it. Have a good day.